And ladies and gentlemen, with a score of 281, the winner of the gold medal and the champion golfer of the year is Phil Mickelson.
Well, this was a day that I'll remember my entire life. It was one of the best rounds of golf I've ever played, and to be able to share this moment with Amy and my children, Amanda, Sophia, and Evan, to be able to share it with my main man, Bones, Steve Lloyd, Butch Harmon, who are here, it just makes this moment even more special. And I want to thank them for the support they've given me throughout their career. I want to thank the technicians at Callaway who helped make this win possible. I want to thank the R&A for the great job they did, and the membership here at Muirfield for setting up such a wonderful golf course, a very demanding, difficult test. And I just could not be more proud to be your champion. This is a win that I never knew in my career if I would be equipped, if I would have the shots, if I would have the opportunity to win a tournament here, and to do it, to play some of the best golf, probably the best round of my career, and break through and capture this claret jug is some of the most fulfilling, probably the most fulfilling moment of my career, because it was something I wasn't sure I'd be able to ever do. And I want to thank everybody for the opportunity, and I want to thank everybody for the support and for supporting this great tournament, and I'm very proud to be your champion. Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, that ends the presentation ceremony. Travel home safely, and we look forward to seeing you next year at Royal Liverpool Golf Club at Hoylake for the 143rd Open Championship. Now please welcome your Open champion, Phil Mickelson.
Well, that was very well spoken, wasn't it, by Phil Mickelson? Very articulate and very emotional, and he really has worked hard to try and adopt a way of playing golf under these sort of conditions. He's a magical chipper and putter, but much of the time the ball goes up in the air. They don't always bumble along the ground. I think his putting, of course, was magnificent, but his driving today was also, on the whole, very sound. He missed a lot of putts, a number of putts, 4 putted once, which is very rare. But he's worthy of the champion, and it's a bit old-fashioned to say now, I suppose, but he's a good person. He's a nice man. Sounds a bit old-fashioned, doesn't it? But nothing wrong with that. And he cares about people. He cares about the integrity of the game. He understands that not all things have to be the same or equal. A very worthy champion to add to a great list of worthy champions. Henrik Stenson, it's nice to see him getting back. He went through a bad patch a few years ago, but too good a player to be out of it too long. Lee Westwood, well, perhaps his chance will come again, but he still continues to play quite beautifully. And Ian Poulter, who sparkled today as only he can. Some others might have had a chance, but they fell by the wayside. They'll fight another day. Congratulations to all who prepared the golf course. It's a massive operation. I was just looking as I came in this morning, just thinking that starting tomorrow morning, even perhaps after we move away this evening, they'll be dismantling this whole huge caravan. Next week, the golfers, the older ones, will be down at Royal Birkdale just by the seashore there at Southport, where some of the great old-timers will be there, some of them not so old. Colin Montgomery, one of the youngest, or newest, I should say, 50-year-olds to play in the championship. And the week after that, we'll be up at St Andrews for the Women's Open, where the great champions will play. I'm interested to see how they will get on, playing on the great old course. This is a nice tradition, the winner going round, just letting the spectators take the odd photograph and a wave and a cheer. It's all part of the great scene. It really is unique. Other championships, other tournaments on occasion look neater, tidier, more glossy, played under sunshine and much easier conditions. But this one has always been the most universal, the most international, and very innovative, the R&A, along with the USJ and the committees at Augusta. They do very special things to improve the game of golf and to continue its heritage. It's been a great pleasure for me to be part of it, the family for so many years. And in many ways, this championship took me back some 40 or 50 years when there was no fairway watering and no rakes in bunkers. The players had to repair their own mess in the bunkers, and things were very different. And if you go back far enough, a few sheep used to cut the grass on the fairways. Now, I hope he's not going to leap off there and jump in, because I'd hate him to break his leg. I hope him to do a Anko Jimenez. Well, he did it skiing. But poor old LeVay, I think he jumped in when he won a tournament. No, yeah, a sensible lad. Well done. Not quite sure what this means, but there you are. They've done a wonderful job, the bunker rakers. The greenkeepers from all round the British Isles have come and given up their holidays to come and watch the championship and participate, look after the golf course. One of them with every game. So if you saw somebody step out of a bunker, you needn't worry, someone was there to do the repairs. There'll be a bit of this going on for a while. Photos will be taken, and then the R&A hold a very nice little champagne party for the winner. I think Amy there, Amy Mickelson, the blonde lady there, she'll probably even have a glass of champagne. Even the children might be allowed a sip, or perhaps just sniff the cork. But there'll be much celebrating as the years go on, as the evening draws out. It's something very, very special, and I know it means an awful lot to Phil Mickelson. He's now won 3 of the Rangers. Only one to go, the US Open. He's been runner-up 6 times. There's only a handful of players who've won all 4 majors. This is very special moments. There'll be some strong drink taken tonight by those that didn't win, and they'll be consoling each other with what might have been. It's time to move on. There's the amateur, Matthew Fitzpatrick from Hallamshire, where my father's family came from, that neck of the woods, and where my dear old dad did his caddying when a boy and took the Alice family into the world of golf, for which I've been eternally grateful. He's doing another 9 holes. Chanting away, calling out his name. Everyone's got a camera or telephone these days. And a very youthful Phil Mickelson, a delighted champion, a worthy champion, because he's got the PGA Championship in America to look forward to in August. But before then, there'll be other things to play in. This young man, I believe I heard him say, is off to the Northwestern University. That's where Luke Donald went, and it's up in the north. So there'll be snow there, so it's not like being in Arizona. So wonder what happened, what his future holds. Oh, Dad, you are wonderful. He's very clever and a hell of a golfer, I tell you.
Come here, Paul.
Well, it's coming to the end now, but it really has been a wonderful 4 days of golf.